Vice President Kamala Harris made a notable stop at the prestigious Hampton University on Thursday, September 14, 2023, as part of her Fight for Freedom's college tour.
And my last point would be that, it's the nature of things that with each generation, we must fight for our rights and our freedoms.
From a pool of exceptional, talented individuals, I was chosen to work closely with the White House and Hampton University Press Public Relations. This invaluable opportunity provided me with hands-on experience and allowed me to establish connections with industry professionals, including those at ABC and other esteemed organizations. During the historic occasion, I had a privilege of engaging in conversation with a prominent student leader member, better known as SLP, Brooke Varner.
Hi everyone, my name is Brooke Varner. I'm a third-year psychology pre-medicine major from Bowie, Maryland. I feel very anxious, but also very excited. I feel like this is a big historic part of Hampton University, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. I can look back in a few years and tell my kids about this opportunity, and I'm just very excited, and I can't wait to hear what she has to say.
At the event, our guest speaker, Vice President Kamala Harris, delved into a range of pressing issues currently confronting the United States, including topics such as gun control, personal autonomy, climate change, and more. Selected students, including Mr. Hampton, had the unique privilege of publicly posing questions to Vice President Kamala Harris, who graciously responded to them from the stage.
What can the government do to restrict access to certain guns, as well as implementing gun laws for America?
They can have courage, Mr. Hampton. They can have courage. So here's the thing. I'd like to ask for a show of hands. How many of you, starting in elementary school or after, had to have drills in schools around active shooters? I'd ask the adults, the older adults in the room, to take a look at that. Because I think that the people who are currently in elected office, who have the power to make decisions about this, don't understand what y'all have been through. They don't get it. They don't get the fact, and that's why I can't wait for you to continue in your role of leadership, because when you all start voting in your numbers, this is going to change. They don't understand.
In the wake of Roe v. Wade decision being overturned, Vice President Harris emphasized the critical importance of voting, particularly in a state like Virginia, which stands as one of the few in the South without an abortion ban law in place.
Because President Biden has said when they do that, he will sign that bill and make it law, which would undo then these laws that are being passed in these various states. The state elections, well, again, in 22 days, or in 8 days, on the 22nd, you can start early voting in Virginia. Why that's important is because the entire state legislature of Virginia is up for election. And the concern we have is that the governor here has said that he would sign a ban on access to abortion if the legislature passes it. And so we want to make sure that the people in the state legislature agree that y'all shouldn't be making those decisions for folks. They can make those decisions for themselves. And you should know, Virginia is the only state left in the South that does not have a ban. You should know that the top 10 states with the highest maternal mortality, something I've been working on, in particular Black maternal mortality, because Black women are 3 to 4 times more likely to die in connection with childbirth than others. In the top 10 states with maternal mortality, they are also the states with a ban. So now think about that, and think about the hypocrites who are walking around saying, oh, we have these bans in place because we care about women and children. Well then, why have you been silent on maternal mortality if you care about that?
Lillian Carr, the president of the Student Government Association, shared the key highlights of the event.
My name is Lillian Carr. I am a graduating senior strategic communication major, leadership studies minor from Montgomery County, Maryland. This opportunity is second to none. I mean, I don't think many people get to say that the Vice President of the United States came to their school. And not only that, but they got to introduce them and speak to them and ask them questions. I think it's been a complete surreal experience. I don't think I was ever expecting such an opportunity, and so I'm thankful. And it just means the most that she chose our home by the sea, the standard of excellence, to visit today on the first stop of her Freedom College tour.
Lillian shared a profound connection she felt with Vice President Kamala Harris, both being a female leader representing their respective roles as presidents.
Is that we continue to take up these spaces and use our voice. And like she said today, no is never an answer. No is a reason that we continue to fight back and use our voice that we were so blessed to be granted with, against the things that we believe in, and fighting for our rights and fighting for our freedoms. I think today she talked about the fact that many times Black women are the only ones in the room. And so, though we are the only ones in the room to start, we need to make sure that we aren't the last ones there. So, just continuing to take strides towards that and ensure that we continue to take up spaces in these rooms.
Kamala Harris's strong support for freedom at Hampton University will be remembered for a long time. Before leaving the stage, she shared a meaningful message with the audience that will have long-lasting effects.
And my last point would be that, it's the nature of things that with each generation, we must fight for our rights and our freedoms. And so just stay active, because I and your country are counting on all of you. Thank you.
Madam Vice President's visit to Hampton University in support of the Fight for Freedom's college tour was truly a remarkable experience. Thank you for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more impactful content.
Oh yeah, I got my mojo back, baby.